Man,
God bless you all. Wherever you're connected from. I just want to have this conversation with my wife. I want to talk about if it's advisable for guys to be going to Africa to go and marry, to go and get a wife and bring it to you. You know, when you ask some more of our brothers who are living in Europe, many of them will tell you that it's always that is not advisable to travel back to Nigeria to go and bring a woman to Europe, while many of us would prefer to marry from Europe, while many of us will also prefer to go to Africa to go and bring a woman down here. So that is what we are going to be looking at now. So it's I'm here, my wife is also here, and I'm going to be asking her. So what do you think, honey? I want to ask you this question. So, what do you think about the guys, our brothers that are going to Africa to go and bring women to you? Do you think it's advisable for a man to travel all the way from Europe to Africa to go and bring a wife, or you rather preferred them to be looking for a wife here to get married to? So, this is the question that I'm going to be
hi
asking you
guys,
right now.
welcome again. Yes, I really love the question. The question say, is it advisable for men to go to Africa to marry? Yes, for me, I would say yes. Depends on who you are marrying to. Depends on where you get your love from. Depends on where you found your love from. You can find your love in Europe. You can find your love in Africa. They are all the same. But what really important? Can you do the journey? Distant relationship is not easy. Distant relationship is not a joke. Distant relationship is not a made-up. So if you are going to Nigeria to go and get a wife for yourself in Nigeria, number one, you have to consider the advantage and disadvantage. The advantage is this: it is good for you. And the disadvantage is the journey you will be making if you can do it. You understand me?
Yes,
For
yes,
me,
of
I
course I
will
do.
advise anyone to marry where you are. If you still get wife in Africa, it is good, because going to Nigeria to marry as a man, you know that you will be traveling every time. Impossible every 2 months, you know that.
Yes, yes,
Or
yes.
every 6 months or every year. For me, I don't advise 1 year. You understand me? Then and you'll be making frequent call, WhatsApp call, Facebook call, and all call that will make the relationship to be secure. You understand me? So
Yes.
men, if you are going to Africa to marry, you have to consider, can I be doing it? And before you go to Nigeria to marry, you must trust that woman that you are getting married to. You understand me? You must trust that woman. Can I leave this woman for 6 months without not seeing her? You put that in consideration. Can I leave this woman for 1 year without not seeing her? Can I leave her for 3 months? Because some of us we marry now, we go and leave the women with our parents. For me, it's not advisable to marry and leave your wife with your parents. But if you leave your wife alone without
Yes.
not putting her in front of your family, she fit dey at home. Now woman may you trust. Now woman maybe say if you leave tomorrow, she not shit on you. I trust. How many trusts you get for this woman when you told us, okay, this woman, if I leave as of 6 months, 7 months, she not leave me go shit on me. So you have to put all those things. You have to put all those things first.
In consideration.
In consideration, you think
You have to consider it. Okay.
You have to consider it. You look and say, if I go Nigeria, go marry now. How the woman will be if you not see me for 6 months? I go be for 1 year. You understand me?
Yes,
For
very
me,
well.
it is good to marry anywhere you found your love. Depends on you. Depends how ready you are. And depends how ready your partner is. You are free to go. Thank you. I don't know.
All right. Like we all heard from my beautiful wife here, she said, for those of our brothers that are going to Africa to go and get married and bring their wife here, that she will advise I said it is all depends on us.
Yeah.
If maybe, for example, if you can, if it's possible for you to maintain the distance relationship, then you
Yes.
can go ahead and do that.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a different choice. So if it is not there is not something that is going to be comfortable for you or okay for you, you can also get a wife here.
Yeah.
So it's all about our individuality. So if your choice is for you to get a wife here, get married here, look for a woman in Europe, settle down with her, get married here in Europe, fine. But if you prefer to go to Africa to go and get a wife over there and also marry over there and bring her here is also fine. But for me, if you ask me personally, my own opinion, me, I would prefer to brothers. Our brothers, wherever you're watching from right now, please listen to this. I will advise you guys to get a wife here where you are in Europe. Get a woman from where you are living. It is better. Get a woman from where you are living, because I have had not just a personal experience, but I see so many. I know of a brother who went to Nigeria to go and get married in Nigeria. He went to Nigeria to go and get married to a woman, and he left the woman after the marriage, coming back to Europe to come and stay. So their plan, according to them, is to, after some time, the man will not bring the woman over here. But along the line, something happened. So as soon as the man returned back to Europe, the woman went back to be doing all kind of nonsense. So they have a lot of evidence about her. So she went, she be hanging around with her first love. Let me use the word first love. She went back to her first love. She was sleeping with her first love. They sleeping with him, and along the line, something that happened. So after some time, the man who got married, who paid her right husband, the main man who paid her dowry, later came back to Nigeria again. You understand me? So the lady were later pregnant, but only God knows the owner
Pregnancy.
of that pregnancy.
That is why
So
I
me,
say,
I think say now just our choice, we get different choice. But
Yeah,
I
now
no
make me
advise
first
any
talk am.
man to
For
go
me-
travel to Africa to go and carry woman there. Later now, you can't leave the woman. You can't later come back here. Another man will come they sleep with the woman there. So the lady can later get belle. Who can't get the belle? Now me, I don't know. Whether na the man will pay the dowry, whether na the former boyfriend of the girl, the first love of that lady, now he get the pregnancy, we don't know. But we see say the lady get belle, and I can tell you that the guy, which is the first love, the former boyfriend, he dey carry that lady, they go hotel, go to sleep with her.
Mhm.
So he dey
now-
sleep with her for hotel.
So
So this
now
one no be
make
say
me
na
talk
wetin I
am.
know.
See, now make me talk am just now. Depends on the person, how trust you have for the person. You understand me? If you trust the person, good. If you not trust and then wahala go dey, you must trust person may you want live for 6 years.
Yes.
You must trust the person that you want to live for 1 year, 2 years, even 6 months. You understand me? And guys, another thing, if you want to go and get married in Nigeria, you make sure you are documented in any country you are, because you have to be traveling down to go and see that lady. You don't have documents in where you are and you are getting married in Africa. It's not good. Before you go to Nigeria to go and marry, you make sure say you get documents for that country may you dey. So you fit dey go Nigeria every time. I don see people make dey go every 2 months. Depends how buoyant you are, depends how you take get money for ticket. Now you fit dey go that place. You understand me? But if you know say you no get money, you no fit afford these things, I could advise you marry in the place where you are. You understand? Marry for where you dey. Because going to Nigeria, go leave one girl for Nigeria, 1 year you no go see am, 6 months you no go see am, even 7 years you no go see that
Dear
woman.
sister, can you let my brother to talk something? Yes,
Okay.
of course I will say something.
Okay.
It's okay. Just allow her to finish. Yes,
For me,
continue.
I would say, okay, everybody should marry in a place where you know you can marry. Understand? Okay, only you can talk.
So what's will you going back to Nigeria to go and get a wife as a somebody that is living outside country? You live in Europe and you want to settle down. You're going back to Africa to go and pick a wife or to go and get a wife. So for me, if you ask me, it is 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it's 50-50 whether you gain or you're going to lose.
Yes.
But most of the times that it doesn't comes out well.
Especially this new generation girls, most of them you can't trust them.
Yes.
So you
So
have
it
to
is
be
not
wise.
advisable for you to leave Europe, going back to Africa to go and bring a wife to Europe. There are some of our brothers who went to Africa to go and bring a wife here. Later, their wife will not change. They will not be seeing the different character from that woman. And the different character entirely. These were not the kind of, it was not the normal character, usual character that this lady have when both of them met and when they get to know each other. So the lady will later change when she will come here, she come to Europe, she will later change.
Can I marry Africa?
She will not be having a different character. Then at the end of it all, the marriage will not work. Two of them will not separate. Then what about the labor? The guy labor to go and bring that lady, the documentation,
Work,
everything
everything,
work,
the money,
the
the
labor,
visa,
the
like-
visa, after passing through, after going through all this stress, the lady will not disappoint him, he will not leave him. He will not follow on that man. So if you ask me, it is better. My own opinion, that is just a personal opinion, So I would prefer for our brothers, look for your love here. Look for your love here. You can always, there is women everywhere. We have a lot of women here in Europe. And ask God for direction. Ask God for God to open your eye, to show you the right woman for you. By the time God show you the right woman, you don't need to be going to India or going to India or going to New Zealand or Australia to go and look for a woman there. No, there are the opportunities that are around you. It's just for God to open your eyes to see what is around you, and you will get the right woman.
Yes, you are
So
right.
that is my own opinion. So we just wanted to share this with you guys. Thank you for watching, everyone. God bless you. And we hope to come up again very soon. Thank you very much. Bye for now.